guys, it's Ria. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. For this week's video, we're going to try something a little different and go through our Totschool activities. I'm going to have a couple of little clips of us actually doing the activities, but I figured that for the most of this video, we are going to be talking about the activities that we did. So this is the planner that I'm using for Totschool this school year. It is the Wonder School Planner. I got this from the Dollar Tree a few months ago. So for this Monday's craft project, we did the a little apple out of the paper plates and some construction paper. And I had her glue most of it. And she was supposed to tear it, but she wasn't really into tearing the paper, so I just helped her out with that. And this is how the apple turned out. Yay! Papa, look at our apple after you're done, not dying.
Oh, that looks adorable.
Good job. Good job. Yeah, look at your apple. Show your friends. Look, my apple. Hum, num, num. Don't lick the glue. We also did some painting with water, and we used these three that we use all the time. And I got these from the Dollar Tree, and then this one I got from Amazon. I think this is a Melissa and Doug set. For the binder activity, I have a couple of things that have the circle, which is Monday's focus. They kind of shifted it around. And then I'm really glad because this is the first time she did some tracing. And this is the closest we've ever had for her to trace something before. So we are making progress. And then we talked a little bit about circles, and this is just from a workbook I got from the Dollar Tree. I think all this, except for this is a printable online. And these were just random stuff I got from the Dollar Tree, like note cards or flashcards and this thing right here. And then for her, a notebook. We did more circle stuff. We made an apple out of a yellow circle. And we also did some sticker for fine motor skills. And she just removed the stickers from this paper and put it on to this side. Another activity we did was rescue the shapes, and so I have this here that used to be a part of another set, and it has shapes of all these different shapes. And this is just a piece of 2 cardboard with a bunch of elastic, and I usually put like stuff underneath and woven in, and she'll take them out of here and put them where they're supposed to be, and it just teaches her some dexterity, fine motor skills, and also like matching and sorting and stuff like that. Circle. Do you rescue? Right here. All right. Okay.
Want to hear it?
Square. Good job. Triangle. Good job. Heart. Good job. Star. Right here. Yeah, good job. Shapes. We also went over Farmer Brown had 5 apples, and I made these apple puppets here to help demonstrate and represent the apples that Farmer Brown had. And then I also made a banana one, and we sang I like to eat apples and bananas. So that's just having a representation really helps associate. And then we did have 2 more things on our list. We had apple hunt and sort, but I wasn't really feeling that one, so we did apple toss, and I just had 3 different buckets for the 3 different colors of apples. And then what we did was had ball pit balls, and we kind of tossed, or in her case, she took them all and just like dumped them in the appropriate color. But she loved doing that. We did that for a while. So this one was definitely a hit with her. And that was another thing. She does know how to color sort, but she's never really done it when I wanted her to do it. So we're going along the whole trying to get her to follow directions, even if it's something that she doesn't necessarily want to do. Hello guys, happy Tuesday. So these are the things that we got done today. So just a closer look, we did do some math manipulatives, used these to fill in the A, which turned out better than I thought it did. She actually tried to like follow directions, which is good. We also did some of the like matching, so you take the bottle caps and match the A's. So this one went really well as well. Of course, this is Apple Week, and we sang Apple to the tune of Bingo. And for this, we used the puppets that I made, and we used yesterday. Then we sang the ABCs. And for her notebook, our binder, this one didn't go too well with the tracing today. She did recognize ant and alligator, but she did not follow instructions, so we're still working on that. And this one sort of went alright for writing the A in the bigger font, or bigger font, I guess. And then we went over the vocabulary words for A. And then for her notebook activity, I put A is for and had her glue in Applejack and the 2 apples, and then colored it in. Our craft for today was a coffee filter craft, and it just makes an apple. So what we did was we colored in the apple. She went a little heavy on the red, and then we colored the outside of the apple, and then after we did the coffee filter, we sprayed it and have it dry, and I finished the rest with assembly. We also did this A puzzle that I got from Target, and this paint with water that I got from Amazon. And then we did this activity. It's supposed to be a tree, but this thing's too heavy for what I envisioned. But I just have the poppy balls from yesterday and the buckets from yesterday, and she just went and did a bunch of like putting it in and watching them go into the basket, and she also color sorted, so that was really good. And that was today. Alright guys, and this is everything that we did on Wednesday. We did our notebook activity, which was cut out of a coloring book. She wasn't in the mood for coloring, but that's okay. We did the stamp thing, which we accidentally stamped 3, but we did it in the 2 boxes, so that's good. And then for her binder activities, we talked about the bears and the 2 and which side had more leaves, which she did correct. She did pretty well. Oh, she did pretty well. I helped her trace the 2. This one we did talk about, but she did not follow the instructions, so that's something. But we did talk about it, which animal had 2 legs and which one had more. And she did grab that concept. We counted the ants out. And then we talked about how many Apple sisters there were, who Applejack was, and who Apple Bloom was. And then we did the picking the apples. It's hard to do with one hand. Picking the apples, it's literally just a little Velcro activity. Alright, and then we also sang Apple Starts with the letter A with some apple puppets, and it's just by the tune of Mary Had a Little Lamb. And for sensory, we did these sensory plaques that I made a while ago. The plaques I got at Hobby Lobby, I think, and then these are just the baby wipe lids, and then just have like different sensory things inside each one. We also did with painting with water. These I got at the Dollar Tree, and Melissa and Doug, I think. I should have the cards linked below. And then we did a stacking apples activity. So basically what we did is I got some coasters and I taped it and then like cut out some apples, and then we just stack one on top of the other. This just helps with balance, gross motor skills, stuff like that. And we also talked about how there are 3 types of apples, at least color-wise. And yeah, that's everything that we did for Wednesday. Okay, so this is everything that we did today. We also did Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head activity here. We went through the color review, played with some apple puppets. We also did some more of the sensory plaques and stacking the apples. For the notebook today, we did more stickers, and she did this cute little thing with Baby Shark here, which is really cute and expresses her creativity. And then this has her name on it, so each piece has a letter of her name. Covered it up for privacy reasons. She also did some counting with these here, as well as color sorting. For her binder, we went over the color yellow. We also figured out which ones were the yellow objects, as well as name the color and what it was of the ones that weren't yellow. Same thing goes for here. We used the math manipulatives to cover all of the dots in the apple. And then we also did this activity, which is just some Velcro, and it's just all of the parts of the apple. And yeah, that's pretty much everything we did for Totschool today. Okay, so I guess I lost the footage for the overview of Friday, but here's everything that we did on Friday of this week. Hey guys! Alrighty, so for this Friday, we started with the notebook, and I just had different sections, and it had small apples, medium apples, and large apples. So we were trying to decipher or just to note the different sizes of apples. And she did really well. She only messed up like once, which is pretty good, I think. I think we're going to visit that concept again later on in the future. And then we did some coloring, which she's been on and off of coloring. She's not as into coloring and drawing as she was last year in 2020. But she still does love to color and create. So I tried to make sure I always have a lot of coloring pages on hand for when she is in the mood to color or draw. Yeah. Next up, we did the binder, and she wasn't really interested in the binder this day. She really liked the little note cards that I ended up drawing. She kind of focused on that, if I remember correctly. We did go over roughly the worksheets of the different sizes of big and little, just to try to like hone in on the concept. Besides that, we kind of just had a chill day this day. We will be doing a apple tasting in a little bit, and that is just of us eating a red, a green, and a yellow apple, and just so she knows the different tastes, and just so she widens her variety or her knowledge of the different types of apples. So let's cut to that footage. We're doing our taste test.
Apples?
I don't think I've ever eaten a yellow apple. Have you?
Apples?
Yeah.
Apples?
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. Ready?
Ready? And go!
Want to try the? Well, you know what the red one tastes like. Red apple.
Red apple.
Do we like the red apple?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
Apples.
Uh-huh.
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy.
Apples. Yummy, yummy.
Are you chewing?
Apple.
Red apple.
Red apple.
So we like how the red apple tastes.
Yep.
Stay there. Stay there. Eat your apple. So we ate a red apple,
Apple.
and we like how it tastes.
Ooh, what's that?
Mm-hmm.
Yummy.
Yummy. Mm-hmm.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy apple.
Yummy, yummy. Red apples.
Well, green's next. Green tastes different, okay?
Red apples.
Green apple. Do you like green apple? You like it? Did you see her face?
Hey, a phone.
Huh? Do you like it? Are you not sure? It's a little sour.
Apple.
Apple.
Whoa. 8 apples.
Do you like a green apple?
I got apple.
You like apples? But do you like the green one? She's still eating it. We can consider that a win. You aren't ready to try the yellow apple?
Yellow apple.
You might want to chew and swallow the rest that's in your mouth before your mouth gets too full. The red apple.
Yellow apple.
Yellow apple. You want to give that a bite?
Okay.
How's this one taste?
Red apple. Red apple.
Yellow apple. You're an apple girl, aren't you? If you are new for today's video, we are going to be doing... What? No, that's not. tree.